Today's video is brought to you by Coolcraft. Wait, that can't be right. No, I'm pretty sure I have a sponsor. Let's see. No, it looks like I don't have a sponsor. Fine, I don't care. I'm not sad. Let's just get on with the video. Last week, Wizard's Tales of Arcadia came out, and it was pretty good. I loved the story, it was absolutely amazing. And it answered some pretty good questions about the first troll hunter, like, how was the amulet created? So that's nice. Steve was absolutely hilarious, and every character had a well-defined arc. But here's the thing, it went way too fast. Each episode was 26 minutes long, and it felt like it had 2 episodes worth of events, which left it feeling squished. This becomes quite noticeable because the last episode didn't even have a title sequence. Now you might think that it was removed to increase suspense or whatever. Well yeah, maybe, but I think the reason they did this is because they didn't have time, which is just too bad. Now you might be asking, why did they only make 10 episodes? Well, it seems that Netflix is only ordering 10 episodes at a time from now on, for all their TV shows, which is just too bad. I remember TV shows used to have 26 episodes, and that was the standard. Streaming services came around though, and the length of TV shows have just been getting shorter and shorter. I remember my favorite TV show of all time, Iron Man Armored Adventures, had 26 episodes, and it had 2 seasons. That's more than Troll Hunters had in its first 2 seasons, and it was animated. And it was back in 2010. Animation was expensive. Nowadays, anybody can do it with a laptop. So why is Netflix doing this? Well, I think the reason is because of binging. Netflix has to keep a look at their bottom line. 10 episodes is cheaper than 13. 13 episodes is cheaper than 26. And either way, it's a whole new season, so who cares how long it is? Well, you know, I care. Now it seems like I've gone on a rant about streaming services, but let's get back to talking about the show. Okay, so plot holes. Man, there are a lot of them. Nothing too major. Who am I kidding? There are huge holes. Like, who is the Green Knight in the original timeline? Because the original timeline, King Arthur didn't die at the Battle of Gilead Bridge, so King Arthur wouldn't have become the Green Knight. Number 2, what was the Arcane Order's plan in the original timeline? Because in the new timeline, Morgana died a long time ago, and in the old timeline, Morgana was sent to the Shadow Realm. So were they gonna retrieve her from the Shadow Realm? I have absolutely no idea. Also, if Morgana died in the new timeline, then there would be no purpose for the Eternal Night. The Eternal Night wouldn't have happened because Morgana would be dead a long time ago, so she wouldn't bring about the Eternal Night. So what's going on with that? And if the Eternal Night never happened, then Jim wouldn't have never become Troll Jim, which makes absolutely no sense because clearly that's not the case. I digress. Let's move on to things I just didn't like about the show. Okay, so Wizard's Tales of Arcadia wasn't that bad, but there are still a few things that I haven't covered that really bothered me. Like, what's going on with 3 Below? It seems like they marketed it as if the 3 Below was going to be a major part, at least a third of the story. But Krell was the only character from 3 Below that was in the show, which he was basically there for like 10 minutes, which was really disappointing. I was hoping for a resolution to their stories, and I can understand why they didn't cover it, so I don't fault them for that, but I really wish they wouldn't have used it as 3 desperate worlds, wizards, troll hunters, wizards, humans, and Arcadians, which was super frustrating. They were basically non-existent in the story, which was really frustrating. Anyways, the show was pretty confusing in a summary. It was pretty good. It suffered a lot at the hands of Netflix and at their bottom line, but I think it pulled it off. Not the best show I've ever seen, but I still prefer it 3 Below. I give it a solid 7 out of 10 stars. It's not the best, but I really liked it. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Click one of my other videos. And, yeah, definitely click one of my other videos, because YouTube hates it when I don't post, which I'm going to be trying. My dog is making noise. I'm going to be trying to do more videos more often, so like maybe once every 3 days. That's the plan, hopefully. If I don't post then, that's a bummer. Anyways, I'll see you guys all later. Goodbye!